YouTube is packed with singing videos, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. You want to improve your voice, but private lessons aren't always in the budget. So YouTube seems like the next best thing. Where do you even start? Don't get lost in the endless content. Instead, let me guide you with exactly what you need to make real progress. Are you ready? This is your very first voice lesson, and it begins now. Hi, I'm Renee Deliscavich, your vocal coach, and congratulations on taking the first step toward becoming the singer you're meant to be. I see first lessons as an opportunity, a chance to show you that with the right tools and expert feedback, your voice can transform. How? By sharing the same tried and true techniques that have helped countless singers grow. I've helped hundreds of singers over the last 25 years of teaching, and I will show you exactly the same 5 essential exercises that I teach in every lesson. These exercises will help you with posture, optimal breathing, will assess bad habits, will build your strong lower notes, and work on hitting those high notes. When you master these exercises, you will hear that you are actually singing better. We'll get to those exercises in just a minute, but first, we need to get one thing straight, and that is you can sing. If you can speak, if you have a voice to speak with, then you can train that voice to sing. And let me tell you that with the right tools and understanding of technique, you can improve your voice. You see, your voice is part of your body, and so it's made up of muscles. So just like the rest of our body, when we can strengthen muscles and build and change what our body looks like, we can also shape and change the muscles in our voice. So stick with me through your first voice lesson so that you can start seeing a difference. Let's get started with posture. You see, your instrument is your body. And yes, this is your larynx. Your vocal folds are housed here, but we need to really perceive our entire body as our instrument. And so how you stand is going to affect how you sound. So for instance, we don't want to be hunched over, or if you're playing a guitar, kind of have our shoulders hunched over or be slouched. Instead, place your feet underneath your hips. So you're standing with your feet hip width apart. Now, think about your legs as tree trunks growing out of the ground so that you have a nice, stable, and firm foundation to stand on. I also want you to think about your spine and that each vertebrae is stacked on top of each other. So you're standing nice and tall. Now, make sure that your chest is a little bit elevated. I tell my students to think about your chest as pointing towards the sun. And this is going to help you bring those shoulders back, but not in a militant kind of way. We do want your body to be relaxed rather than tense, but yet standing up nice and tall and proud. Finally, you want to have your hands just at your sides, not holding them in front of you, not behind you, but just relax at your sides, and then look straight ahead with your face and chin pointed forward. Next, we're going to talk about breathing. Now, the best kind of breathing for singers is called diaphragmatic breathing. This is a little bit different than probably what we are used to. Usually when we breathe, we kind of have this inhale where everything it lifts up. Our chests and our shoulders come up with our breath. However, when we're singing, you want your shoulders and chest to stay stationary. We don't want them to move. Instead, the area of your body that you want to move is going to be right here in the middle, right where your abdomen is. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine that you are pushing out against your hands. So where exactly should you place your hands? Well, I want you to find the bottom of your sternum and then find your belly button. And you'll simply place your hands in between those two places. And as you breathe, think about expanding where your hands are and pushing out against your hands. Let's go ahead and breathe in and relax. And inhale and relax. So as you're doing this, be aware of what's happening with your upper body. Sometimes if your posture is not in sync, we need to open up that chest, because sometimes what happens is as you breathe in, we kind of roll our shoulders back. So get those shoulders and chest in place before you begin singing, before you begin that diaphragmatic breath. Now you'll notice after we've talked about the first two things, we haven't even started singing yet, but these two things, posture and diaphragmatic breathing, are essential to seeing growth in your singing. Let's move on to the next step. Now that you know how to stand properly and how to breathe to really power and fuel your sound, let's go ahead and assess if there's any bad habits that you might have in your singing. What I want you to do is sing through this simple exercise and record yourself singing. So you can play that back and listen for specific things throughout your singing. We're going to keep this very simple. So I want you to sing on an ah. Just say ah, as in the word awesome. Ah. Go ahead and turn on your recorder and sing along with me. Ah. And we'll move up. Ah. 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 Just keep going. Ah. Ah. One more. Great job. Now remember, there's no right or wrong to this exercise. We're simply singing whatever comes out of your mouth so that you can assess where your strong points are and where your weak points are. Before you listen to that recording, I want you to ask yourself, what was easier for you? Was it more comfortable for you to sing low, or was it more comfortable for you to sing those higher notes? We have two different registers in our voice. Our lower register is called the chest voice, and our higher register is called the head voice. In my experience, most people are going to find that it's easier to sing in one or the other. I want you to take note of that. Which one was easier for you to sing in? Now, in the future, whichever one was your weaker register, that's what I want you to work on first. I want you to warm up your weaker register first the next time that you work on your singing. This way you can be strengthening and growing that weaker register before you start activating that stronger register. Now go ahead and play back that recording. And here's what I want you to listen to. Listen to the tone. Does your tone get breathy? Are you singing in a breathier type of tone as you are in your lower register? Or maybe it's getting breathier as you get into your higher register, something kind of like this. Here's what that breathy lower register might sound like. Ah. And it might not have that nice pure tone that we want it to. So what we need to do, if that is the case, is I want you to get into that place where you speak. So just say for me, today. Now say for me, today is Monday. I'm recording this on Monday, but you can say whatever day it is for you. Today is Monday. Say it to me as though you are announcing it to a large room, not screaming, but just giving us that nice, deep speaking voice. Today is Monday. Now I want you to sing that. Well, let's say it this way. I want you to speak that on pitch. So you'll notice that the tone that I'm singing is the same tone I used to speak. Today, 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 today. It sounds the same as my speaking voice. So let's work on singing in your speaking voice. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. We're just speaking this. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Keep speaking. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. We don't want to take this exercise too high, but hopefully you were able to find that connection to that lower register and really speak this on those different pitches. Now, you may have found that as you're listening to the assessment, your lower notes already has that nice, pure, solid tone, but maybe it's your higher notes that got a little breathy. So here's the exercise that I want you to work on. I'm going to do this exercise where I'll go up 3 notes, and then that top note, I'll repeat it 4 times like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do this on a knee syllable. So just say for me, knee, knee, knee. Knee, knee, knee. Now you should feel this kind of buzzing happening in here. And this is called resonance. And getting that resonance placement is going to help you sing those higher notes with more power. So let's try this exercise on knee. Knee, 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 knee. And we'll keep working our way up. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. Knee, 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 knee. If you didn't like the knee vowel, you can also sing this on nay. Find the vowel that works best for you. So with these different exercises, these are going to help you build your range and help you understand your voice better. One of the challenges about improving our voice is that we can't see it. So we have to pay attention to all of these very subtle feelings and nuances that happen within our head and within our voice and our body. This takes time and it takes practice. So be willing to make some funny sounds and explore your voice so that you can learn how your voice responds to different vowel sounds, to different exercises, so you can find what's best for your voice so you can continue to improve. As you work on improving your voice and learning more about vocal technique, you might want to find some good warm-up exercises. I have this video of quick and easy warm-ups that you can use right away and start seeing the results.